how to add a shine effect animation on all of your buttons on Shopify. Hi guys, welcome back to another video, and in today's video I'm going to be telling you how you can add your very own shine effect on your Shopify store. So having said that, let's just jump into the video. So if you come over here, and I'm going to show you something right real quick. I'm going to open up my store in another tab, and you'll see currently, the buttons, they don't have the shine effect over here. So what we're going to do is we're going to go ahead and add it, right? Now, add the shine effect. There are a couple of ways to do that. First, the most simplest one is to go ahead and download an application, right? There are tons of different applications that you can download from the Shopify App Store to go ahead and get some different customization options for your buttons. Or the second option is you do a little bit of coding. So we're going to go ahead and show you both of those steps. So first things first, I'm going to show you the simplest method about, using the application. So we're going to click over here into the App Store. We're going to open up the Shopify App Store right here. So first one is Rombo right here, Animate Your Store. It's a pretty cool application. It's free as well. As you can see, free plan available. What this does is it will allow you to animate all of your store. It will give you some different animation and effect options as well. So over here, you can see there are 4 plans, right? There's the free plan, the Rumble Basic, the Pro, and the Advanced. In the free one, you get up to 1,000 page views, right? Pretty simple. In the basic one, you get 10,000 views per month, 100 plus animation variants, live chart support. And in the Pro one, it's going to be $9 per month. You get access to the extensive animation library with 50 plus animation variations. So we're going to go ahead and install this, right? And if you quickly come over here, you can see some of the customization options. So we got cursor effects, custom animations, and interactive animations as well. We have seasonal events as well right here. Let's go ahead and install it onto our Shopify store. And then you just simply install the application, click on the install button, wait a couple of seconds, and we should be good to go. And once it's added, all you have to do is click on add your first animation. So when we click on this button right here, it's going to open up in another tab, and it's going to open up the editor right here. So as you can see, now what we're going to do is we need to go ahead and turn off the inspector. So when we do that, you can see we have some different options available to us. But because if we turn it on, these options aren't available. So if we turn it off, we can see we have these options. So now what we'll do is we'll click on the button, and we can see we have some new animation style. So let me go back, and over here, you can see this little pop-up is popping up. So we're going to click over here, and we can see the trigger over here. So load or loop, whatever you want. You have your effects right here. You have fade, you have expand, you have juggle, you have slide, float, all of these different ones. And over here, you can see you have some other settings as well. So if you click on play, right, let's say we want a bounce. There you can see that, or a confetti, or rotate, blur, whatever type of animation you want. Now this is for this one. If you want, you can go ahead and set the animation up for all of the other ones as well. So we'll leave it at that. We'll click on apply. There you go. That animation has been applied. Now what we'll do is we'll click over here onto this section right here. And instead of expand, we'll click over here, and we should have now other animation effects as well. So we can go ahead and do like a shake effect. I can't really see it, but because of the windows covering it up. But if we had to select this one, you can see we have some other options as well. Same thing with our options. So if you want, you can go ahead and select the button, right? And over here, you can go ahead and select whichever animation you want. You should be good to go. So this is one way to do it, right? Let me just go ahead and save it. There's one way to do it. There are other applications that you can install. So for example, if we come back over here into the App Store, there's this application called the Halloween effect over here. You can find that one as well. This will add like a Halloween effect over here onto your store. We have another application that's called Mega Text Animation right here. So you can go ahead and do that. We have other applications as also. Really, you can just simply go ahead and install different applications for different, scenarios, and you should be good to go. Over here, we can see some of the options right here. So if we click over here, we can see some other options that they provide. You can go ahead and install this application if you want as well. So now that we know that, let's go ahead and use the other method, which involves a little bit of coding. Now, to do that, what we're going to do is we're going to come over here onto our online store, and we need to go ahead and edit some of these stuff. So, but before I do that, I'm just simply going to go ahead and turn off some of these, animations. So we're going to just simply do that. We're going to turn them off, and we're going to click on save. We're going to turn off the inspector to see whether or not it works. So let me go ahead and click on the store and reload it. So I believe the animation is currently turned off. So now what we can do is you can go ahead and, start adding the code. So to add the code, what you want to do is come over here onto the theme section, click on these three buttons, and you want to make sure you duplicate the first one, right? You duplicate the themes. This will allow you to go ahead and make changes into your duplicate site instead of your original site. That way, if you mess up, your main site won't be affected, only the duplicate version of it. And then once you have all of that down, you can just simply go ahead and copy the code and paste it into the main site. That way, all the errors and faults will be gone. So let's just give it a couple of seconds for it to duplicate. All right, so it's now ready. Now what we can do is we can go ahead and click on these three buttons and go into edit code. And once we're over here, what we need to do is we need to come over here into the left hand side, and here you will see you have a bunch of different options, right? A bunch of different folders, if you will, and within these folders we have snippets and codes. So what we need to do here is, and here we just simply come over here and we're going to search for a theme or file or a code. So here just simply type in theme.liquid, or if you don't know, you can just simply find it right here underneath layout in theme.liquid. Here we go. We're going to click on it, and what we're going to do now is we're going to scroll to the very bottom, and right at the bottom we're going to see we have these lines right here, 375, 376. It's going to be different for you, but what you need to do is right here, and here we need to go ahead and right before the body we're going to hit enter, and it's going to create this space. And now what we need to do is we need to paste the code. You can find the code in the bottom, and this is the code right here. You can find the link in the description. So now what I'm going to do is I'm going to click on raw, and I'm going to select all of them, and then I'm just simply going to copy it. You can copy by right clicking and clicking on copy, or Control C or Command C if you are on Mac. Then what we're going to do is we're going to come back over to our store. We're going to paste the code. Then all we have to do is just hit save and give it a couple of seconds. There we go. Asset is saved. Now we can go ahead and click on preview store and preview our changes. And now you can see if I hover my mouse over onto the button right here, we can see it does a little bit of shimmer or a shine effect. There we go. That's all it needed. Now I only have one button, but if I had more button, I would have shown you that this effect does work. So very simple. This is how you do it. This is how you can add another shine effect into your Shopify theme store. Now, as I said, if this option doesn't work for you, right? If you can't find the code or whatnot, you can always use these application right here. They also provide much more options when it comes to customization. So make sure to check those out as well. But in the description, you'll find the link to the code, and there you go. Make sure to do it exactly as I did. Make sure to put a space bar right up at the body and then paste the code and hit enter. Otherwise, it might not work. It's a very sensitive and delicate process, so make sure you follow each step carefully. So very simple. This is how you do it. This is how you can add a shine effect onto your Shopify store buttons. So thank you guys for watching. Hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, be sure to hit the like button, subscribe to the channel, and turn on post notifications, and I will catch you guys in the next video. And until then, take care and goodbye.